This lesson is going to be about recall, the do's and the don'ts. Let's start with the don'ts. You can ruin a recall in some pretty simple ways. The first is just saying your dog's name over and over and over again and saying, come, 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 when they are sure to ignore you. You just poison that cue, and the word come doesn't really mean much of anything. The next thing you want to avoid is using the word come to leave someplace they're really enjoying. For instance, the dog park. Instead, try coming up to them, leashing them up, and walking them out of the dog park. The next thing is you don't want to call your dog with come to go to some place they don't like. For instance, come, it's bath time. They're probably not going to come if they're not a fan of the bath. And last but most importantly, if you ask your dog to come back to you after they did something that you disagree with and you punish them for what they ran away for,
Bandit, you bad girl, why did you go chase after that rat?
they have no idea that they were being punished for running after a person or darting out the door. All they know is they came to you and now they're not sure the next time if it's going to be a good or a bad thing. So those are the don'ts on recall. Let's talk about the do's. Say their name first, wait for them to look back, and then say, come. While teaching your dog a recall, it's probably best that you invite them to a game of Come Get Me. So often we say, come, and we start running after our dog, and they go, great, I like this game, you're chasing me. So instead, invite them to chase you. This means when you say their name and say come, start backing up enthusiastically. You can give a pseudo bow, the human way of doing a play bow. Come! To invite them to come get you, which can make their recall more enjoyable on its own. And always have the best reward. You're going to want to use that treat that they absolutely do anything for. These are those times where I might sneak in something that I normally wouldn't give my dog, like a hot dog or a piece of cheese. Make sure that when they come back to you, they know that they're going to get the ultimate reward. And my last tip is that if you're working on your own, toss down some treats. Your dog will go get them. Give yourself space and recall them back.
Good boy.
Recall is by far the most important thing your dog needs to know. Start off in the home, then with distractions, and then in new locations. And don't forget, a long training lead will be your best tool for training your dog to recall in new locations out in public spaces.